Hey guys, experience, choose. Interesting. Sorry, there's like this little thing that popped up. Okay, cool. Hi guys, definitely like, subscribe, share. I am tapping it with you guys at night for the next couple weeks. I am trying to get my ebook finalized for you guys to help you lose belly fat and actually understand what's going on and what's happening and why you're not losing belly fat. 3 reasons why you are not losing belly fat is because number 1, you think you can spot reduce. You cannot spot reduce. Number 2, your diet, hands down, you cannot out-train a bad diet, period. And number 3, you are not doing the correct workouts that actually go toward and actually knock off all that fat. And you cannot, so because you can't spot reduce, okay, people think that, oh, I'm just going to do 1,000 crunches, or I'm going to do, no, you need to be doing HIIT cardio if you want to lose belly fat, period. I know that's weird. I know it doesn't make sense, but you have to do full body burning, full body, in order to then hit all of the fat on your body. So essentially then when you do that, you'll burn belly fat. So I go into more detail. I go into exactly what kind of workouts. I list off 5 or 6 of them that are excellent. Other methods to help with the cravings and all that, the sugar cravings, the way to eat. So it's really quick, and it's a straight shooter type of book of, look, this is what you just got to start doing, and you got to build the habit, you got to stay consistent, and you will start to see results. One thing I want to say too is, a lot of times, like, sometimes people, like, this is kind of like me, like, sometimes you'll do really well doing during your fitness journey, and you're like, well, you know what, I've like lost 7 pounds, I'm starting to see my clothes are fitting nice. And then what happens is, because you feel better about yourself, it's like we go into relax mode. We go into relaxed of like, okay, cool, I look cool, I'm cool, right? No, that is when you need to kick it up 2 levels. So when you lose the 7 pounds, or you're starting to like the way that your clothes look, you need to get even tighter on the way that you're eating, or tighter on staying away from sugar, or tighter on making sure you drink your water, or going even harder on your HIIT cardio, not making sure you don't skip or miss or feel lazy and not want to do it. So that's what I want to also, say on here too. It can be very frustrating because we just feel like we don't see the results or ever get past like a certain level of how we want to look. And I can honestly say, you guys, this is crazy, but I didn't actually start to see my butt start to get a different shape until about 4, maybe even 5 months. But genuinely, I walked past the mirror and I was like, oh my gosh, my butt actually lifted. Like, my butt is actually lifted from where it was. And I wish I had before and after pics, because I didn't really start this journey on like, I'm gonna get the best body of my dreams and I'm gonna take before and afters, and I didn't do that. I just was like, look, I want to be able to have a really fit body going into my 40s, 50s, and 60s. So what do those women do? And I just started doing it. It wasn't, and I wanted to create it as a lifestyle. Like, this is just part of my rituals every day. It's part of who I am. There's no like, oh, well, I'm getting ready for something. Because a lot of times people will say, well, what are you getting ready for? Or what are your goals? And my personal goals are just to do my very best. That's my personal goals. And so that very best is going to look different, of course, with different life circumstances and things like that happen. But that's my goal. I don't really have a goal of like getting this certain type of shredded body, and then it's like, okay, now I'm here. Like, what do I do? I just want to continue to get better and better with my flexibility, get more limber, have really strong muscle, lose belly fat. All those things have a lot of benefits when you do that on an internal level, because you're eating better, you have more natural energy, you don't need to have coffee every day, you don't need to take naps in the day, you're not having sugar crashes and cravings. Like, I'm able to be a better human in my life when I'm more in shape and I'm living a healthy, balanced life. So that's that's my goal, is just to always be doing my best. So every single year is probably going to be another level depending on where I get to. So back to my main point is like, I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, it's taken me 4 months to actually see an actual difference. And I feel like people stop after 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They're like, I'm supposed to see results immediately. Like it's like you put your butt in a microwave and it's supposed to be done. No, it is not like that. And I used to think it was like that. I used to like go to the gym, do squats. I would do 3 sets of 15, just a basic ass 3 sets of 15, and would never see any changes. Now, I was never really like overweight for my body. But I always just kind of like looked the same, and I was still really loose. And I was like, okay, how are these women like in their 40s, 50s, and 60s? Like they look really tight. I'm like, what are they doing? So they're, I did my research and figured out that they were doing strength training and learned about all the benefits of that. Because when you're breaking down muscle, when you break down muscle, your body is forced to kick in a growth hormone. And when that growth hormone gets kicked in, it comes with all these other benefits, like even like looking more youthful and all that. So, and then your body is like, under repair, and then now it's repaired, and now you're like this like more stronger, healthier version of yourself. So that's my goal. I just want to be able to like run around with my future kids, run around with my nieces and nephews now. I want to be able to travel and not feel fatigued, and oh my gosh, like I want to be able to have I want it to be so a part of me where it doesn't matter what country I'm in, I make sure to get my 30 minutes of HIIT cardio in at least. Like if I don't have access to a gym, I just want it to be who I am. Like I'm somebody that identifies with making sure I'm pushing my body to the next level and getting a good workout in for my heart, so I have a strong heart. Like there's all these other amazing benefits that we don't really talk about. We just glorify like the aesthetic look, or oh, now I look fire now. No, there's other, like I'm past that. Like I'm over that. Like I get on here with no makeup. Sometimes my skin is broken out, puffy face in the morning sometimes, like bad lighting, bad angle, like, and I'm here to help people on their journey while I'm also helping myself, and we hold each other accountable. That's where I'm at. That's the benefit for me. And a byproduct of being healthier is you quote unquote look better. But if that's your only goal, that's going to actually max out at some point too. So I do want to just, I want to pop on here, let you know that I'm actually on my way to go get my workout in right now. I'm going to be doing lower body, and actually, let me see. Yeah, I'm going to be doing lower body. I was going to do full body, but I kind of switched around some things this week based on my schedule. So I'm going to be doing lower body, and then I'm going to be doing abs in the sauna. So for lower body, I'm going to be doing a lot of lunges, squats, and getting extremely low and going as heavy as I can. I am going to be getting on the Smith machine and doing a lot of hip thrusts, and a couple other machines. I'll post them and post them in shorts, and you guys can check those out. But definitely tap in with my last live, and I'll also link it down below. Click the link down below and watch my last video on just getting in the mindset of this lifestyle, because it is hard. And I think that's why I like popping on 5 to 10 minutes a day and just like talking about the grind and talking about what things come up. And I would love to hear about what things come up for you, because it's different for everybody. I don't have kids, so that's a whole nother layer. Like I watch my sister and I'm just like in awe, like, oh, that's so awesome that she has the willpower to be able to do it. So she's tapping into something else. Like I want to be healthy for my child. I want to be able to pick him up and, run after him and things like that, and not just continue to spiral out of being strong just because she, had a baby. So she's been very gentle with herself, very safe. And so, there's just things that happen in life. Maybe something happened at work where it just got you really down. Maybe depression hits people during this time of year, specifically because of like the weather. Like people just feel more like blue, or like they have the winter blues. there's that lack of motivation. Like there's just things that come up. So if you are someone that just kind of needs that boost, tap in with my lives. I have so many lives now that I just get on and just talk about just ways and tips and tricks and strategies and just the reality of this, of being healthy, you know, being healthy, being balanced, and caring about your body. So tap in with me on that. Click the link down below. I will link, and there's also some other dope links that I have down below too. What I use to help snatch my waist and get water weight out of my waist. Sometimes we think that we've gained a bunch of weight, or like we gained fat, but really we're retaining a lot of water. So I post what I use to help with that, water retention, and just some other tools that I use on my fitness journey. So definitely click the link down below for all those fun things. Also tap in with me on my other social media accounts. I'm really active on Instagram. A little bit on TikTok more than usual, so that's good too. But I'm the most active, like pop the camera open, live talks, real talks, authentic talks, raw talks on YouTube. So definitely subscribe for more talks like this, and let me know in the comments what you are struggling with, what you're dealing with. And also, if you're someone that just doesn't kind of want your business out there on a comment, and you feel like I could be somebody that can help you, DM me on Instagram, and I'm happy to, you know, read your comment there and see if I can, you know, shoot you some resources or give you an answer or direct you in the right direction for whatever you're struggling with when it comes to health and fitness. Because I feel like I have gained a lot of tools, I gained a lot of knowledge on a intermediate level now, like a solid intermediate level. So especially if you're a beginner, I could definitely help you out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it in the gym right now, and just be in the zone. I'm not gonna be on Instagram. I'm not gonna be, you know, going back and forth. I'm probably just gonna put on a podcast and a couple of my favorite songs and call and be zoned, locked in. Yeah. All right, I will tap in with you guys tomorrow. Bye.